Some good little intro music there. Alrighty, without any further delay, folks, this new epic game, This Is My Land. So, thanks for who's currently tuned in and will be tuning in. Let's just have a quick look before we get into the game. Wonky Bear, mate, how you going, Wonky? How's things been cracking, mate? How has things been cracking? I do appreciate the host. Thank you so much for the host there, Wonky. Just quickly finish setting this up. This is a cool new game, man. I'm trying to keep all you guys up to date with the latest and greatest. I've been doing alright, mate. Not too bad, not too bad. Getting there. So thanks for joining me on Mixer. I do appreciate it as always. This is some cool. This is I've had a little bit of a dabble in the game. I've sort of had a bit of a preview before I thought I'd stream it, just to get a bit of an idea of what the game's about. And I still don't have a really good idea of what it's about. I only went probably about half an hour into the game. So I want to say first impressions, it's kind of like Red Dead Redemption, only nothing to do with that storyline. It's about the native Indians, American Indians. So yeah, and about how, I think from what I gather, how the settling of the white man and stuff sort of affected what, you know, their lands and stuff. So it's quite an in-depth thing, and I don't fully understand it myself. So without any further delay, let's get into it, shall we? Let's get into it. So, just going to make sure that it's coming through good, and my sound's coming through good. So, nice, nice. How's the quality? Should be coming through pretty good, hopefully, touch wood. Shouldn't be too bad. We need a Ned Kelly simulator. That is a great idea. That is a good idea. Someone to do a Ned Kelly one for us Aussies, eh? So we're going to delete this one because I only got a little bit into this. I want to start a fresh game so everyone can see a fresh game. Start new resistance. Okay, so here we go, loading in. So let's see what we have. What's the weather like over there, mate? Yeah, not too bad. We've just got over quite a bit of rain that we've had lately. Quite a bit of rain cranking. Thank you so much for the like. Do appreciate that. Gaggle, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Gaggle, do appreciate the like, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in on this epic adventure. So what have we got here? Your name is your lineage and will bring you great power or great demise. So I'm going to call my name from my lineage after my streaming name, Aussiedigg3r. Ooh, look, there we go. Nice. So we hit confirm. Go with that. Thank you so much for the sparks, Wonky Bear on Mixer. To appreciate the sparks as always, buddy. Livening up the chat box in my Mixer. Alright, so his camp is located, and we pick this and we get to the, so this is kind of like this is the intro to every start of a new game that you start, new campaign. So you can do it normal, hard, or insane. So we're going to go with normal. He prefers to grow his strength before entering an open warfare. So let's go with that. Just want to double check as well. So now a few things happen. See, we've escaped the train. So this is what's happening as it's loading in. We were on a train, we were captured by the white man, and now we've escaped the train. This is where our epic adventure starts. Just want to double check. good. All good. Okay. Closing the game while in loading screen may break your game. So just beware, folks. Okay, here we go. Aussiedigg3r. Our escape was in quite a rush, leaving me without even basic weapons. Good that I've found a couple of wood on the road. So now I have all I need to craft a bow and arrows for it. Let's get into it, crafting some bow and arrow action. Oh, look, and I'll tell you what, I'm really impressed with the graphics. Like, I haven't got it ramped up really high because I'm streaming and I just want to conserve some of that resources, but I've got it from medium to high settings and I'm getting about a stable 39 to 40 FPS, which isn't too bad. And this is the start of the game. This is where we're at. So let's have a bit of a look around. So it says here at the top left corner, craft a wooden bow and wooden arrows. And then we've got a tip that comes in and it says basic control movement, all your bits and pieces that you need to know about. And it says to craft a bow. So if we hit tab and we go to the crafting, we hit craft a bow. So this is what we're going to do to start with, get everything happening with a bit of bow crafting, folks. Okay, now I think we might have to craft an arrow or two. Nice, here we go, we've got another, what's this? Doesn't seem that this is the amount of arrows would be enough for at least some resistance. Okay, I need to look for more hickory. So basically it's telling me to go look for some more hickory. Now what you can do is it does come up with, yeah, see at the top of the screen there, you can basically see that we've got some little hickory icons popping up there in the navigation pane of the top of the, which helps you track certain things that you are currently acquiring or wanting to acquire. So I'm just going to grab some more hickory here really quick. Some more over here. So we've got to grab 5 loads of hickory. Another one over here. We'll get straight into that. Oh, here we go. Alrighty. Oh, to access skills. Okay. So we do need... Alright, so now we basically... So how this works is we've got to manage our camp. So we have, and I think over time from what I saw in the small preview of the game, that as we progress, our camp gets bigger and develops, and we have more of these Indian followers that join my tribe, so to speak. So I'm guessing that's, and what it's telling me to ask them to do now is basically, it says here on the top left corner, so now as you know how to gather, let's send warriors to gather flax for you. To do this, you need to select your camp, open the tab menu and click on the camp icon on the top right corner or on the camp icon on the map. Land, press on the gather icon, so and whatnot. So if we go, for example, here's the map. It's quite a big map. I haven't discovered very much of it yet, but it is quite a rather large game, so I'm guessing there's quite a lot to do in this game so far, even though it's still in early release. So, so we zoom in, right click, and then we've got these bunch of options that come up for our camp. So we can attack, gather, settle, tame horse, set up a new camp. Okay, yep, nice. Horses, tame horses, patrol, send warriors to other camp. And then at the top here you've got upgrade camp. So you can upgrade your camp and make it more snazzy wazzy. So, but for what we're going to do right now is what it says. So we're going to do some gathering. So we hit the gathering icon. Please hover over the items and use Give to warriors button to give a specific item to warriors which you are about to send. Hold left Alt or left Shift while clicking to give a specific amount. So in this sense, we're going to be doing the flax gathering. No horses required to be taken out. We will send out 2 of our warriors to now start gathering flax. So there we go. So while my warriors are gathering, the most important resource, at least for now, I can spend some time on setting up some crafting and gathering orders, which they'll work on later. Okay. Right, so I'm assuming you can queue up gathering orders by what that is implying. Oh, I still have another guy that's still got another spare warrior here. So we might get him to gather some wood and send. So 2 warriors are now working. I think there should be now 3 working if I've done what I'm thinking I've done correctly. Put items to camp, upgrade camp, okay. So that's good. I think we're good with that for now. Stack controls. Okay, hold left shift to move the whole stack. Okay, fair enough. So, okay, now let's add a camp items order and camp members. We'll try to automatically fulfill the requested amount of items. So now we've got to add an order. So again, going to the camp. Okay. It's going to, yep, here we go. Orders. Add an order. So we can get them to craft, say, 50 wooden arrows. So that's probably going to be one of the first things I'm going to get these guys to craft. So there we go. Beautiful. Now this guy's just came up to me and decided to have a chat in this dialogue box, and he says, Chief, those bastards who jailed me ruined and burned my old camp, but most likely haven't found my storage. I've built it in some distance from the main camp. You should check it out. There might be some useful items in it. So that sounds pretty interesting to me. So without any further delay, I think we'll go do that. Now just to clarify, we do have my bow selected. We have a couple of arrows, so to keep us defended, or to keep defensive capabilities on us, so in case we get into trouble. So what we need to do is we need to go over to there on the map and basically suss out this storage slash burnt camp that got raided by this fellow Indian that's now in my camp. So, what are you thinking so far? First thoughts there, Wonky. Wonky a bear on Mixer. What do you think so far, mate? Very early into it, but what are your first impressions, graphic-wise? You haven't seen any really the other content yet. You know what weapons and everything. Neither have I. I've not really seen the full range of things. So, but there is muskets and repeaters and revolvers, all the cowboy and western type weapons, from what I've gathered. In the short little preview that I played originally. Oh, here we go. Damn, this massacre can only be done by the Jules Keener gang. It is their sick style. I need to interrogate him and learn who has sent them. So I need to go to the Schwatka Forest Camp. Sounds a bit German, to be honest. But before we do that, we need to loot. So what? Oh, look! So we've got all this loot here at this storage place. This guy mentioned earlier. So we're going to take all that, and then what I think we do, is we drop that stuff off somehow back at camp before we then progress to our next objective. So I think that's going to be a good idea. What are your thoughts, Wonky? Oh. Potions, yes, very nice. You can access potions by holding down the 2 button on the keyboard. So we do have to interrogate someone. Like I say, before we do that, we'll just quickly run back to camp and drop off some of these items, because there is a such thing as well, what's the word? There are limits to how much you can carry in this game, like there are with a lot of games. You know, so you can only carry so much without being burdened. Now, as far as where to put things, I have no idea yet. So in my base camp, I might be able to put them in my main chief tent. Oh, loot, empty. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So this is where we can put things. Okay. So put. There we go. That's rather interesting. Baits. We can make traps and baits. We've got some spiked traps here that we can put in there. Gunpowder charge. Oh, gunpowder charge. Oh, very nice. Might keep that on me just for safekeeping at this point. Fireweed decoction. Whatever that is. We'll get to that a bit later on. And we'll get rid of this bow because we only need the one bow for now. We've got a few nice steel-headed arrows there, or stone-headed arrows. I can't really work out what. It just says arrow. We've got arrow, medium arrow, and then, yeah, wooden arrows. So I guess going up in that order, the arrow is stronger than a medium arrow. Is what I could only assume. So still lots to learn about this cool new game. So let's, without any further delay, get out, and we've got to interrogate somebody. So this is the key thing, interrogation now, to find out who sent these bad guys. So we've got to run 400 meters this way. So here we go, giving it our best. Oh, we've ran out of stamina. I did come across a big grizzly ass bear earlier. Wasn't extremely friendly. It did want to eat me. But what are your impressions there, Wonky, so far of this cool new venture game? It's got a lot of different facets to the dynamic of the game. You've got the first person, third person sort of open world dynamic combined with the whole strategy dynamic where you got to manage, and then sort of the whole, you know, managing dynamic with this game as far as managing a village. So there's quite a few different dynamics to this game that I'm not familiar with just yet. I think there's a lot more to learn, Wonky, as far as what we're looking at here and stuff like that. So I think there's a lot more to learn. So let's have a look here. Get rid of that for now. Okay. The quality of the stream should be coming through rather beautifully, because I have tweaked a few settings to lower my CPU usage and whatnot, so just do that. Go. Nice. Very nice. So we've got to interrogate. Oh, entering the camp. Now, here we go. So I'm just reading that pop-up window. When you are okay, and one thing too, Wonky, if you do want to get more of a feel of the sort of style of this game, there are quite a few interesting posts about sort of, you know, what this game's about and stuff that you can find. When you are close enough to an enemy, you can trigger an interrogation by F. F. Okay, F. Right. F, F, F. So I'm going to try and slowly sneak up to these guys, because I think there's two of them. I've got to kill one and interrogate the other, trying to work out which is a different matter. One's asleep, one's not. Grab.
I can tell everything you want.
So we're going to stun.
That's where my body is.
So we're going to interrogate.
There's nothing else to say.
I'm going to stun that guy, knock him out. Okay. Oh, sorry, that wasn't deliberate. Did I kill you? Oh, well, oh, look, he's got a gun. Our first gun. Nice. Alright, so we gotta... Wake up, mate.
Please don't kill me.
If that doesn't wake you up.
Tell everything you want. Wait, here's my belongings. There's nothing else to say.
So we're gonna stun that guy. What's it say here? Alright, I'll tell you sent us to attack that cat. That's a bit of a bloody is that just me or is that a bit of a typo? Alright, I'll tell you sent us to attack. That makes sense. It should be I'll tell you who sent us to attack. They're missing the whole who word there. Alright. That camp. It was Indians from Lee's Fort. It is his fault. We just did our job. Actually, those guys were resisting while they might have agreed with us and leave on their own. Okay, fair enough. Interesting. Well, we are going to hold F to intimidate. Well, let's loot him first off and take his whatever's on him. And let's intimidate him so he never comes back. Doing some Indian voodoo magic, I think is what we're doing here. Indian voodoo magic. To stop him from... And look, he wakes up with a pretty big headache. What's over here? Is there something... Oh, more stuff to loot. Oh my god, look at all this crazy stuff. A locket, some cloth. Now, when I say this game is single player... Oh, from this blueprint I've learned how to craft regular Smith & Russell pistol pattern 3. Nice. When this is single player, you'll notice there's a chat box in the bottom right corner of the... And there are people talking. It's single player, but it has an online element where you can still trade with others and talk to other real players that are playing their own game. And you can actually trade with each other. So that's a whole new concept, I must admit. It's kind of single player and multiplayer, but not full multiplayer, if you catch the drift. So, now where have we got to go now? So now we have to, what's that over there? Trading post. Oh, a trading post. But we've got to go over here to Lee's Fort. What's this guy doing? He's just tripping balls. I think it's something to do with that Indian voodoo magic. Let's have a look. Bit of a run. It's just under a kilometre away. Now, while we're running there, let's get some of these things loaded, ready for battle. So this is a musket. There we go. We've got our musket ready and loaded. Let's get our pistol loaded. A .54 caliber. And let's get our other pistol loaded. Oh, is that wolves? I think there's wolves down there trying to chase off deer or something of that nature. I'll just leave them to do their thing for now. I'm not too worried about any wolves unless they decide to come and bother me. In which case they're going to get a swift bullet to the head. I do appreciate you always coming back here, Wonky. I did lose a few, well, I haven't lost them, but I've noticed since I had a break from streaming, I had to get my workshop studio built, which I am eventually going to start streaming out there, as I mentioned a few days ago, but I've had a few guys that just haven't seemed to have come back to the Mixer following, as far as they're still following me, but they haven't decided to join me. I think a couple of the guys' names, I've forgotten some of their names, but you never know, they might come back, and hopefully I'm going to get some new people to follow me and hang out with me like you do on these adventures. I do this just for pure entertainment for myself and for you guys, so it's not really, I'm not really one of those streamers that are trying to, by any length of a margin, make any money off this sort of thing. It's more of a hobby. But like with all hobbies, it's nice to share them with people. And you are always going to forever be one of the founding viewers of my following, if you will. Okay, so have we got the sound turned? Because I've noticed the sound. Did we turn this? Is the sounds all the way up? See, we've got the graphics settings here. We're on medium and high. Some of the settings on high and medium. So sort of give it a bit of a balance there. Because again, this is early release, so it's not a fully released game. They've probably still got a bit of polishing to do with some of the graphics as well, as far as the performance, optimizing the game so it plays on a lot of PCs and not just some of the high performing ones. I'm really looking forward though in the next couple of months buying a new graphics card, even though this one's a new one, but a newer model should I say. Again, I'm running the GTX 1650 4GB WindForce Gigabyte Overclocked Edition. And we will be upgrading that bad boy to a 6GB card. This is only a 4GB card. That'll cost me around $500 thereabouts for the graphics card I want in the next month or two. I might get it in the next month. Just because I didn't realise, just with being out of touch with the PC world for so long, what the performance was with my own personal experience with some of these newer model series cards, so the 20 series and whatnot. And that's always the way too, isn't it, Wonky? Right, you've got to follow and watch some of the people that are only really worth, you know, people like, I guess, myself to a degree, that sort of go out their way to interact with the crowd and don't just sort of sit there with a plain old Jane face and not talk very much. I like to interact with you guys. Feel like you guys are a part of the adventure.
So you're spoiled, aren't you?
So we're nearly there. We are nearly here. There's a bit of combat to be had here. This is getting close to now where I got up to in my short preview of the game. Oh, crap. Detection. So we're already getting spotted. So we're going to get nice and low. And what I want to try and do is I want to do the stealthy Red Dead Redemption approach. If you've ever played Red Dead Redemption, the new one on PC or console, some of the better approaches to taking out a little fort or an outpost is just by trying to take a lot of them out as quietly as possible, so that way we don't alert the rest of them. So I'm just trying to scope out. There's one guy down there in the middle of the a couple of guys in the middle of the camp. So I think if we go about this the right way, we should, however, be able to do this without taking too much damage. Oh, bit of flex there. Pick that up. Bit of flax. Flex. There's a lot of berries and bushes and stuff that you can pick up around here. So what do we got? We got one guy over there. And I need to find indie Indians. Find and intimidate indie Indians. So intimidate them. I guess we can try and go in sneak in one of the buildings maybe and catch one off guard. Oh, okay. Well, that happened. I think I hit the wrong button because I wasn't actually trying to deliberately kill. Oh, jeez, there's a big bear over there. Is that a bear? That's a bloody bear. No, it's a bison. Bisons are a lot more friendlier than bears. I'm just going to leave Mr. Bison alone. So, we took that guy's stuff and killed him. Let's do a little bit more sneaky stuff. Okay, we're clear. Oh, we can loot some good gunpowder, flint. Oh, brass teapot. Oh, you can poison a meal as well. You can poison a meal. I don't have the poison on me, but I'm sure it's probably one of the not so pleasant herbs or plants that you can gather and eat that probably knock you off. So, yeah, interesting. You can poison people. Oh, shit! God, that was close. I thought he was going to come around. Oh, he is coming around that corner. Here he comes. Oh, Jesus, that didn't work out so good. Oh, wrong gun. Oh, got him. Whew. Shit, fucked that up a little bit. Woohoo! Still getting used to the combat. It's a pity you can't switch weapons with on the fly. You gotta hold down the one button, and so there might be a workaround that I'm probably not aware of another workaround in regards to that. Really? Jesus, there's another one right there. I'm just going to go with the bow at this point because it's a lot more quicker to reload. Alright, he's dead. Oh shit, I was supposed to intimidate that guy. God damn it. Oh no, I died. And I intimidated the rock, and I hoovy doovy. God, it's so annoying that there isn't a name above their heads to give you an indication on which one you have to intimidate. Probably, again, something I'm lacking with the knowledge side of it being new to the game, but Aussiedigg expands its borders. So we died. We go back and pick up all our stuff, which is a bonus. And we didn't spawn very far from it, and it's night time now, so that's always a bonus, Wonky. So we don't, we can spawn back in. Now I've got to find intimidate Brandon from Lee's Fort. So take revenge on Brandon. Find and intimidate him. So we're going to sneak in and give this a punch in the undies. Honey, could you just remind Lachlan to be quiet, please? Be appreciated.
Lachlan, come and shut that bedroom door, will ya?
Oh, crap, they've already spotted me. That's alright, that's alright. We've got time. I need to sneak around the back and grab my body. All the stuff, rather, that was on my body. Oh, there we go. A letter. We'll read that letter a bit later on. But right now I need to find where did my body go? I died around here, didn't I? Somewhere? From memory? There's some of that. I don't have a weapon yet, so that's disturbing. That guy nearly spotted me just then. So, alright, this is what we're going to do.
He's here! I can be useful. I can be in use for you.
He's dead. Shit. Alright, we've got a gun back now. Jesus Christ, they're going Hail Mary. How many's left? Where are they? Ah, there he is. There he was. Poke your little face out one more time. That'd be great. What's going on here? Nothing in there. Oh, is he in this building? I think he is.
I can tell you everything.
Aha!
Hey, that's where my body is.
This is the guy we got to interrogate.
Please, I have wife and kids. Don't kill me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to, buddy, unless you start talking. We'll stun him for now, and then we will hold F to intimidate. Oh, we can choose to kill him. So I have the option with this guy to do either, which is kind of cool. So what I might do is, just to be a good sport, is, because you never know, he might come back. Holy shit, that didn't kill him. Or maybe you can't kill him after you've intimidated him. I do, however, want him dead, because I wanted to loot whatever he's carrying on his body.
Walker, where are you?
I'm here, bro. Let's see if we got any. Take all. Well, he's running. We've done our job. Let's start looting. Lose a meal. Excuse me. Oh, more weapons. More weapons. Shitloads of resources there. And more there. So we have quite a collection of weapons now. We've got, yeah, here we go, this one. Let's get this loaded up, ready to rock and schnoll. Right, so we've got a couple of weapons loaded, ready. Don't get into any more drama. That's empty. Oh, this has still got some stuff in it. Is that one's, yep, that's empty. Oh, this has got, oh, more stuff in there, nice. And there's a horse. So I get to steal a horse. We've already looted that good stuff. So I guess we will mount the horse. And what do we have to do now? So what's that? That's a trading, neutral trading post here. Is for produce and transport grocery to nearby camps. So I think we'll head back to our base for now. So yeah, we'll do that. Let's head back to our, because we're quite away. We're 1.3 kilometers away from home at this stage. I can't wait to do some hunting and trapping, and there's a whole load of stuff in this game that I haven't even discovered yet. Yeah, let's go. Oh. I must admit, I'm a really big fan of... Have you ever played Red Dead Redemption 2, Wonky? If you haven't, have you at least seen where people ride the horses? And if you like bump, I mean, it's pretty realistic, I must say, but it can be annoying. But, you know, if you run into a tree with your horse, you go head first flying over the other side of your horse or whatever, or your horse falls over on some of the small little jumps that probably some horses wouldn't fall over on. This is a bit more forgiving in this game from what I've noticed. And it, you know, It's a little bit more compensating for people that may have a little bit of a delay in, because controlling the horse can be quite difficult if you're not used to it, I suppose. You know, because you hit left on the A and D keys to go left and right, and there is a bit of a, like if you hold it down, you can go and really do a hard turn like that. But when you let go of the button after doing the turn, there is a slight it's almost like when you're sailing a ship and using the rudder, and you turn left or to port or starboard with the rudder, and there's a bit of a come around, so you know, to get back into a straight line, it takes a few seconds for it to straighten out type deal. If I'm explaining myself correctly, that's what I'm trying to explain anyway. Is with the controlling of the horse, there is that if you just tap right, it'll go right, and then to correct, and then to come back left, you got to go left. You know, so it's a little tricky getting you, but once you get the hang of it, it's not so bad. And like I say, it is pretty forgiving, so I'm a fan of that. I don't like to forever being always getting on and off my horse from hitting a tree head first, or going over a little jump and the horse's legs decide to stumble. So you can see we've got a few other members. Oh, and they're building things as I'm... Oh, they're tanning. They're doing some skin tanning. So what we're going to do is, we got a guy that's collecting wood at this stage. And another guy, I think the other ones may have finished collecting flax. Oh shit, a bad guy. Who the fuck is that? Sneaking around my fucking camp. Hey there, buddy boy. I don't fucking think so, Tim. Trying to take me out next to my fellow tribesmen. This is not how we do things. Anyway, we soon sorted him out. Sneaking around my camp without any permission. Leave Mr. Horsey in here. There you go, Mr. Horsey. Now, I think we've got to tame these other horses. I don't know if I can do it, or if I can only ask the other people in my tribe, but... Oh, god damn it. I was meant to be on the other side of the gate. That's it closed. Okay. Let's walk up to a horse and... Oh, you can mount it. Well, so maybe these ones are already tamed. They just don't have a saddle. They've got Indian markings painted all over them. Kinky. So, we got some horses. Ones that are already tamed at least. What we're going to do now is... I'm going to pour myself another drink here in a second. And then we will continue on this epic adventure. How much stuff am I going? So, this is how much you can carry up here. The weight is I'm at 48.9 out of 65. So we do need to dump out some stuff here. And we've got a lot of skill points to spend. So I think we are going to, being an Indian, I think it's probably very prevalent and important to increase bow accuracy. So we're going to learn that one. If I did learn it, did I? Oh, there we go. So we've learnt that one. And now we are going to learn pistol, rifle accuracy, tomahawk, weapon damage. Oh, increases damage of all weapons by 10. So we're going to go with that one. We're going to go with rifle. And that's all the points we can spend for now. So really cool. Okay. Interesting. Oh, look at that sun coming up. It's so beautiful. Look at it glistening through the trees. So it's pretty cool. I'm liking it so far. It's pretty cool. Alright, I am going to pour myself another drink here because I am getting low. Oops, bumping my table. I will be right back, Wonky Bear. Where are we? Just going to turn that off for a sec while I grab a drink. Letting people know that may join the stream while I'm gone that I will be back. Righty, wonky old mate, I'm back. Righty. Get everything organised, get the headpiece put back in. Get the camera live again. Okay. I might just chuck up a quick couple of other links. Where are we? Might chuck up some other linkies to let people know on my Facebook that I'm streaming. It's cool though, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm really curious as to see what other cool things that we can do in the game with all these different dynamics that they've implemented. So what we might do is do one to that one to this one. There we go. We will quickly. Thank you so much, wonky mate. Control C. You're a star. I'm going to quickly just post up this on 2 more groups that I'm associated with. I can try and get it some full exposure. He's definitely sharing all the love here today, as he does. Chuck another one out over here, and that will be suffice for now. Oops, itchy eyeball. Oh, that is an itchy eyeball. Something must have decided to fly into my eye. Go, last one. Nice. Very nice. There we go. Alrighty. Without any further delay, let's get back to where we were, hey Wonky? And for anyone that's watching on Facebook or YouTube, Aussiedigg3r is one of my very loyal followers and viewers on my Mixer channel. So if anyone wonders who I'm talking to, it is Aussiedigg3r. Oh, what's this guy? Wood gatherers. Who are they? Oh, what are they doing in my area? Okay, still heaps to learn and stuff to do. So crafting, create objective. So for that you need, okay, look at all the stuff you can craft. Wow, I haven't even looked at this. Traps, gunpowder charges, paralyzing spikes, God knows what else. Meals, look, we can have dried fish, fermented fish meat, smoked meat, brown trout skewers, golden, whatever that is, trout soup. Black brush tea. Very interesting stuff. Here we go. We've got some poisons. Oh, poisons. Death chemist. Oh. So all of this stuff you can learn. So I'm noticing there's this SP currency. SP standing for skill points, I would imagine. And with skill points, you can learn these things. So for example, we've got 1,000 skill points to test out this theory. If we was to go... what should we learn? Any of these traps? They're too expensive to... Oh, what about this poison trap, paralyzing trap, spikes? Oh, there we go. So we've just learnt how to make spikes now. So we now know how to make spikes. This is cool. Oh, that's nearly dead. It's a bit of a shame. What's going on with this? Alright, so paralyzing spikes. Inventory objectives. So increasing power, finding the root of all evil, Aussiedigg expansion prevention. Okay. Kill or intimidate everyone at Aussiedigg. Oh no, I don't want to cancel that objective, I want to do it. So where is Aussiedigg? Well, look at this bastard over here. He's coming into my base right now. Where is he? He's over here to my right. Where is the little devil? Where is he? Oh, he's a bit further out. So let's kill this guy. Wherever he is. Where'd he go? He's somewhere around here. I hear a horse. Oh, there's one. There he is. He's running. Or he's galloping, would be the correct terminology. Oh! Oh, he spotted me. He's shooting. The filthy monkey. You filthy bastard. Two can play that game. Don't you know that Indians are renowned for being the stealthy types? There's a wagon over here as well. This guy is very adamant on trying to shoot me. Oh, what a shot. Did you see that, wonky old mate? Got a dead... Oh, shit, another one. Shit, shit, shit. Are you an Indian? Are you going to try and hurt me? You are. No, you're not. No. Oh, no, you're not. You were going to hurt him. Well, hello, Mr. India. Are you one of mine? You were one of mine, maybe, that came over here. Is he one of mine? Yeah, he is. He's one of mine. That's Kangatu. Good old Kangi. Old chap. Being on the lookout on the forefront. A lesser. Ooh. Port Pickering, Beltane Fire, sir. Rushing to inform you, do not do any business with Ludwig Anfersen. He was sent here by whatever that fucking name is, a well-known fraud, apparently. And there's another horse, and there's another horse, and there's a wagon. Holy shit, I can steal the wagon? Holy crap. Alright. Oh, and supplies. Holy shit, well, we'll just take the whole bloody thing. Let's get into it. Hell yeah, that's what I reckon too. Let's get into it. Alright, these are my supplies. My supply wagon. Where's my camp? Back this way, I thought it was. Come on then. Off we go. Oh, don't hit the tree, please. Greatly appreciated if you didn't hit the tree. Or the rock. You never know, the wheels might fall off. Oh, no, camp's this way. Just going slightly the wrong direction there. Going the right direction now? Yes, I am. Here's camp over here, I see it. I'm sort of getting my bearings still in relation to the lay of the land. So now we have a... Caps lock enables auto travel. How does that work? Oh, auto travel as in maybe... Oh, really? I thought it was like a teleportation, but maybe as in auto travel as in you pick a destination and the cart will take you there. That's something we're going to have to try out very shortly. So, what's our next? Ludwig Anfersen seems like a decent man, but he is settling further and further onto our territory at the commands of Analytic. Oh, that's that name I couldn't pronounce. Ludwig Anferson was last seen at Fletcher Woods camp. I should find him and persuade him to no longer follow Analytics command. Find and intimidate Ludwig. So remember, intimidate Aussie, not kill, is the key thing to remember here. So we need to drop off some of this stuff. We have so much stuff. So much stuff. So we're going to lower... Oh, we've got meat. Oh, use. I'm going to eat that. Eat it. Yummy. Smoked meat. Wonder if that'll increase my... What do you call it? Health. When I eat. But you would like to think so, wouldn't you? How do I put to... Oh, yeah, I think he ate something then, I'm not quite sure. Health over, it does... Oh, there we go, I think I've ate all them. Oh, there we go, I'm getting some health back. Yeah, my health's going up at the bottom there. Can concur. A locket. All these cool things. Put to camp. So when I put it to camp, does it automatically go in here, does it? The locket and stuff. Oh no, there must be another storage for the camp. Is this store? No, that's the tanning rack. These guys, they don't seem... Oh, he's smoking his pipe. I can smoke a pipe too. I saw that earlier. Where is my stuff going that I put to camp? Is there another... Oh, these guys are killing stuff and gathering meat and all that good stuff. So, maybe this is the only storage area I have for now. Did I put that lock? Let's place that in there. In there. I don't know what a book's handy for. Maybe we can learn to read. As the Native American Indians obviously didn't know how to read. Yeah, it does look very similar to Red Dead, doesn't it, Wonky? I just noticed your comment there. It's something similar as far as the environment and everything. A lot more in depth. Definitely a lot more in depth. With all this stuff, managing resources and communities, and I think it gets to a point where you're... It's sort of like Civilization sort of thing crossed with Red Dead, crossed with, you know... Civilization had a baby with Red Dead, and that baby had a baby with, I don't know, another game of similarities. We would come up with this. So, finding the root of all evil. I do want to get my camp doing other things. I feel that I should be getting my Indian tribesmen here doing other things. So if we go to the map, right click. Now, so far he's created 25 and 50 arrows, so that's still currently happening. Send warriors to patrol between camps. Oh, that's interesting. Now, I know you can equip warriors with certain things, but I haven't worked that out yet. Like, I can gear up my warriors with certain types of ammo, weapons. Don't know if there's armor. Last I checked, that was probably one of the Native American Indians' flaws, was they weren't very armor heavy as far as... Well, they didn't need to be, really, did they? When they were left to their own demise, it was just bows and arrows, so they didn't need to wear plated armor or anything like that. Orders. Add an order. What if we get them to craft some smoked meat? So I feel that I need some food. So I think we'll do 30 portions. Confirm. So now they should be crafting smoked meat. I'm going to also put an order out for gathering. I've only got one spare warrior at the moment that isn't doing anything. So, oh, we'll leave that as no. And we'll get you to gather some meat. Oh, Hunter needs a bow. Oh, equip group? No. Well, how do I give him a bow? This is the question, old chap. How do I give him a bow? Or is it something I craft within the camp, getting them to craft their own bows and then he equips it on his own accord? Or do I put a bow in here for him to be able to use? So like, hang on, let's get out of that. Let's go here. See how it says put to camp? So if we put this bow to the camp, let's see if he automatically picks the bow up. So if we go gather, go back to meat, hunter needs bows. How do I equip a hunter with bows? There has to be a way. Yes.
I'm just going to take a run down the chemist.
Yep.
Woody, come on.
Right, so this is a part of the game that I'm stuck on at this stage. Gonna try and work it out myself if I can, if it's at all possible. It's a bit tricky at this stage. A lot of things I do not yet know how to do. I wonder if there's a help menu. Oh, hang on. Click to open tutorials and oh shoot, now it's took me to a Steam page. A getting started guide. Here we go. What's this? Let's quickly have a look. I will quickly find out if we can, or how we equip our fellow warriors with bows. Kills, karma. Jesus, so many facets to this game. I might have to ask someone in the game chat, I think. Let's see if we can get some of these kind gentlemen in the game to maybe possibly help me out here. So what's going on with chat? Chat is having a moment. So it's connecting. It's not sure. It's not letting me. There must be a little bit of a... Here we go. How do you equip your warriors with weapons? Let's see if we've got someone in there that could possibly shed a bit of light on the subject. Oh, notice that message hasn't gone through yet. Why hasn't that gone through? Chat, check. Maybe chat's having a bit of an issue. There's got to be a way. Any thoughts there, Wonky, on how we may possibly be able to equip ourselves or our fellow members of the camp with bows? I can't go up to him and talk to him or do anything interactive with him, so... Did I put a bow in here? I put a bow See, I said put to camp, that last bow. So where does stuff go that you put to camp? There's got to be this guy, oh, one of them guys had a bow on his back. Maybe I should ask him to go gather meat. I'm not sure how to distinguish between what warriors to send to do what and when and how. Oh, look. Oh, I see. That bow and stuff is put in here. It's like you click on the camp on the menu. Right. So how do... This is looking rather tricky. Can't upgrade the camp. Put items to camp. Travel. Attack. Let's see. Meat. Hunters need one more bow. So maybe if I make another bow, I'm gonna make another bow. So craft, create objective. Got ingredients for 3 wooden bows. So now it should come up with so we need wood and flax. Well, I have flax, right? Because these guys have been collecting So we've got 18 flax. So take that, take a few of those, and then grab some wood, some hickory, or whatever the case may be, and then craft. We need wood. We need more wood. Wood. Well, the camp should have wood. I believe I got a guy to start gathering wood, but he's obviously not gathered a sufficient supply as of yet. Gathering. So I might get someone to gather some wood. Wood. There it is. Wood. We can only send the one warrior. What's equip group do? Warriors can take 4 items. Yes, but how do you get them to take items is the question. This is something of a mystery. Well, I'm just going to gather my own wood. So, how I do that is craft, create objective, search. That'll work. Something of a mystery. So let's head over and we'll just find some wood somewhere. Oh, what was that? Hickory, that's some wood. Flax, don't need flax. But we do, however, need wood. I was under the impression that when you create an objective... Oh, here we go, look. Oh, I did create the objective. Oh, right. Ah, what's that do? Oh, this is all a bit too confusing for me at the moment, but I'm sure I'll get some. Oh, that's flax. Well, I don't want the flax, do I? I want the wood. Here's some wood. Alright, here we go. We're getting somewhere. Let's grab some more flax, fireweed, whatever that does. Don't ask me what fireweed does. It is still somewhat of a mystery to me. What's this over here that we can gather? Oh, kinky. Thank you so much there, Wonky. Cheers, mate. Oh, what's that? Mushrooms? Don't need mushrooms. So let's see. Do I have enough? Collect wooden bow ingredients. No, don't want to cancel it. Interesting. So now if I go to craft, here we go, I'm crafting a bow. Okay. Now say for example I put that bow in the camp. So if we go to inventory, put to camp, and then say for example I want to request that warrior to go out hunting. Now touch wood. If we go to gather, meat, it says the hunter still needs a bow. Interesting. There's something I'm missing here and I'm not quite savvy on what it is. I've got 3 of 8 warriors. Is it because they're gathering still? Objectives. Increasing power. This is rather tricky. Orders. So we've already got enough arrows for now. I might cancel that order. I might cancel it as such, but yeah, I'll cancel that one. And then, if I go to gather, will he then... I still got the need more bows issue. Alright, this is where Googling comes in handy. So, Google the game name, which is This Land is My Land. This land is my land. How to equip warriors with weapons. Weapons to arm camp with. So what's this guy saying in this YouTube video quickly? Okay, here we go. I'm just finding out now. Just listening to what this guy is talking about. Hello, Woody. My dog's inside my bedroom. I didn't see the... It's got to be somewhere in here. What's the social tab? Oh. Did I place that bow that I crafted into the... I did, didn't I? Maybe they've already picked it up. Well, how do you... Oh, see, this guy's got a bow. Oh, okay, hang on. This guy's got a bow. Kangatu's got a bow. Click to open camp menu. So if we... meet... Hunters needs 2 bows. Quick group. Maybe we need more bows. So, because I've got a lot of Indians sitting around on their ass at the moment. So I need lots of wood. So maybe if I get them to collect more wood for now. So gather wood. Send 2 warriors out to gather wood. Send. and then I'll go out and gather wood as well. That guy is not telling me a great deal of what I really wanted to know, so for the moment I just might try and learn on my own here and continue on with what we're doing. Alright, so we've got some more wood over here. All these woody icons coming up. We've got some flax. Some more flax. Some more flax. Some more wood. Some more flax. Here we go. Where else is there some more wood around? Some more wood here. Some more wood there. Right, so how much fun? Still need more wood and flax. Some over here. Pretty in depth this game. Are you heading off, mate? Are you? Alright, sorry, Wonky, I was engrossed into the game. I do apologise. Well, look, Wonky, thanks for tuning in once again, buddy. Once I kind of know a bit more about what I'm doing, I'll have a bit more to tell you as far as how the game goes. But I do appreciate you catching up with me, mate. And sticking around for a while. Until next time, mate, stay safe, as always, and look after yourself and your family. Try not to go outside too much while we've still got all this crazy stuff going on. Cheers, man. Really appreciate it. What's this Indian doing with my wagon? I have no idea. It's crazy. Let's ask one of these guys, see if this is going to work. How do you equip your warriors with weapons? And my chat box is still not working for some reason. Very interesting. Maybe I need to reload it. So I'm going to save the game. This stage. So I hold F to save. This is rather interesting. Well, for now, I think until I learn a little bit more about the game, I'm going to keep this a short stream today, folks. Oh, take. And then if we place put to camp, put to camp, put, hold shift, put to camp. Let's see. Press F11. Oh wow. That's cool if you ever need to send a report. Interesting. Alrighty, well for now I think we will call it there. A short hour-and-a-half stream. Because there's still much to work out with this game. Much to work out. do.